Welcome to My Chanel, the channel where we expose misconduct, review police interactions, protect civil rights, and demand accountability. Today's footage comes from Yardley Ski Auditing. You'll find his channel linked below, so be sure to subscribe and give him the credit he deserves. In this case, Yardley is calmly filming a police station through the gates when the situation suddenly escalates. Without warning, a sergeant storms up from behind, grabs him, and tries to shut the recording down on the spot. Yardley holds his ground, but what follows is one of the most reckless displays of procedure you'll ever see, and if that weren't enough, another sergeant briefly appears, flashes an obscene gesture toward Yardley, and retreats inside as if nothing happened. Yardley didn't let it go. He took the matter straight to HNK solicitors, filed suit, and walked away with a successful payout.
What are you doing?
What are you coming up to me? Why are you coming up to me? Why are you coming up to me asking me what I do? Do you know what I'm doing? I'm trying to use the photosensitive light systems.
Don't do it.
Listen, don't tell me don't. I'll do it to whatever I want to.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm a police officer.
Are you? No, you're not a police officer. You're just a member of the public.
Come on, come round to...
You're just a member of the public.
Come round to the station.
You're a member of the public. Prove to me you're a police officer.
Just wait there.
No, I'm not going to wait here. Get lost. Don't tell me what to do. What do you mean, where am I going? Going where I want to go.
Where are you going?
I'm going where I want to go. Don't listen. Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
Wait here.
No.
Wait.
No. Prove that you're a police officer. Don't touch me. I'm standing in the...
Don't push me.
I'll push you.
Don't.
You're a member of the public.
I'm a police officer.
No, you're not.
Look at that.
Don't start with me.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Mate.
Don't call me mate either. Don't call me mate.
Calm down.
You calm down. Get out of my way.
From the very first moment, the sergeant sets an aggressive tone. He storms up in plain clothes, orders Yardley to stop filming, yet fails to do the most important thing, identify himself. Without a uniform or introduction, he looks no different from any passerby. Yardley immediately challenges him, asking for proof he is an officer. That's not obstruction, it's basic self-protection. Any plainclothes officer has a clear duty to identify themselves and explain their authority. Instead of doing that, the sergeant escalates further as Yardley steps back. The sergeant moves straight into physical restraint, shoving him and blocking his path. This isn't a controlled stop, it's a reckless grab, force applied before any lawful authority was even established. And when Yardley asks again for identification, all he receives is a brief flash of a badge. No name, no rank, no explanation.
He is assaulting me.
What's going on?
What do you mean you saw him pushing? There's cameras up there and I'm making sure I'm getting in the camera. He hasn't identified himself. He's a member of the public.
Yes, he's holding his own.
I don't care. He hasn't said who he is. Let go of me. Let's go. Of course he does.
Recording the...
Of course I am. I'm in a public place. Listen, let go of me.
Will you stop
pushing me? Let go of me. If you touch me as well. Who are you? Identify yourself.
I'm police officer Paul Veazey, Sergeant Veazey, based at this police station.
So why didn't you identify yourself when I told you to?
Because I asked you what you were doing.
I don't care. You're a member of the public. Until you identify yourself, you're a member of the public. Is he not a member of the public until he identifies himself?
No.
Of course he is. And then he's trying to tell me...
Listen to what he's saying, because he's saying to you at the minute.
Can you take your bag off, please?
No. No.
Okay, I will take your bag off.
Listen, stop. If he touches me, you know this is unlawful.
No, because you're detained for a search.
Under what section? Under what section?
Calm down.
Under what
Stop
section?
grabbing me.
Under what section? Why are you detaining me for a search first? Under what section? Under what section?
Will you stop grabbing me?
Under what section?
Calm down.
Under what section is he stopping me and detaining me?
By the time another officer steps outside, the situation has already spiraled out of control. The sergeant has rushed into detaining Yardley without ever providing proper grounds. It's so poorly handled that the second officer has to step in and actually inform Yardley of his detention, something the sergeant himself failed to do. Under Section 28 of PACE, officers are legally required to state both the fact of detention and the grounds for it at the moment it occurs. Not later, not only when questioned, immediately. Yet when Yardley asks the most basic question, under what section he is being detained, the sergeant dodges entirely. He hesitates, stalls, and avoids answering, clearly scrambling for a justification. That hesitation says everything. If an officer cannot identify the legal authority they're acting under, they have no business putting hands on someone, let alone detaining them.
You can do whatever you want to do, but under what section? Until he tells
the one that's detained you,
tell him. Ask him what section.
Right, take your hand out.
No, ask him what section.
Section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
And what makes you think I'm a terrorist?
Because you are recording police officers' number plates.
Which I can't. No.
Through a gate.
That doesn't. No, listen.
You tell me what you're doing.
right, he's overstepping his boundaries right now, and he's assaulting me, constantly assaulting
Right,
me.
he's told you to section now.
Alright then, okay, alright then, I'll relax, alright then. Wait.
Take your bag off then.
Just wait.
You're saying you relax, take your bag off.
Alright, listen,
Relax.
I've got a camera in my hand.
I can
I'm
see
trying
that.
to
We've
do
got cameras on us.
too many things at once.
But why specifically?
But I can.
You can film what you
Well
like.
then,
Why are you filming
if
inside
I can
the
film
station?
what I like, which is just what
Why-
you've just
why are
said,
you filming inside the
because
station?
I can lawfully, I'm not doing anything wrong, illegal, nothing.
No one told you were doing it.
Yes, you have. You said you're detaining me under section 43. You're suspecting me of being a terrorist. You're a nutter. That's what you are.
After dodging the question again and again, the sergeant finally latches onto section 43 of the Terrorism Act as his justification. But when Yardley presses for the actual grounds, the answer he gives is astonishing, because he was recording police officers' number plates. That's not just flimsy, it's legally meaningless. Number plates are not private information. They're displayed in public precisely so they can be seen, identified, and yes, recorded. There is no law that makes filming a number plate suspicious, let alone criminal, and certainly not grounds to invoke counter-terrorism powers. And in this case, the excuse doesn't even fit the facts. Yardley wasn't filming plates, he was filming the station through the gates, something he has every right to do from a public space.
You going to give anyone your details?
I don't need that to do that either. You unlawfully touched me, right? And I'm going to make sure. What's your number? All of your numbers.
Sergeant
Yes, so give us your details.
No, go on. What's your?
Sergeant Beasley.
I'm going to film you.
636 AW.
Where are you based at?
Here.
I want to stop search now.
Short
You're
number
doing
30.
the stop search.
What's your number?
What's your name?
I can't see your number.
What's your name?
I cannot see your number.
There you go.
I can't see it. You don't know if I've got a disability. Please tell me your number.
You're filming it.
Please tell me your number.
1637.
Thank you.
What's your name?
3461 PC Gully.
Okay, I want to stop search. I want a CAD for this. You can't just come and do stuff like that.
Mate, you're recording.
No, don't
in
call
a
me
police
mate
station,
either.
right
I'm not
in
your
the
mate.
front Gate.
I can be here.
You can be here.
Well
but that
then.
doesn't make it not suspicious.
I
Does
don't
it?
care if it's suspicious. I can be here. I'm doing something legal.
Yeah.
Until I
no one said that you haven't.
become criminal, so you think you've got the right to just grab hold of people, twist up my arm. Ah! Look! Look how you've twisted my arm. You just come along and just jumped on. Oh, he told you. He didn't tell me anything. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Under what reason? What? So that means you can just go around, stop people on the street and tell them Section 43?
Can I tell you something?
Go on then.
If every time I try to talk, you talk over
Go on,
me,
tell me
that's
then.
not
Just
how
tell me. Tell me then. Go on,
As I said,
tell
you're
me.
talking over me again.
Well, tell me.
That's not how conversation works.
Tell me then.
Okay? So if you want, you can listen to what I have
I am
to
going to
say,
listen.
and
So
then
just tell me.
reply
You don't
back.
need to go into all
You
that.
keep talking over me.
I'm talking,
Okay.
so tell me.
So as I said, I arrived here. My colleague explained again to you his grounds, okay? And he asked me to assist with the search, which is why I did.
Okay, so what was his
That's
grounds?
happened, okay?
What was his grounds?
You were filming inside the police
What was the
station.
section?
Filming section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
Okay.
You're filming vehicles, okay, in their rear ends, okay? And obviously there's people coming in custody, this vehicle going in custody, and that can raise suspicion, especially when a person is a bit hostile.
It shouldn't raise suspicion if I'm doing nothing illegal. If I'm doing, listen to me, now you listen to me. If I'm doing nothing illegal and I don't need to tell you things, why then are you trying to say to me it's suspicious that I'm not telling you? Because I don't need to, that's law.
People don't have to tell
Well
us,
then,
okay, but that
so
will-
therefore it doesn't
that-
matter.
Okay.
I'm not doing
That
anything
will
wrong.
raise our
Was I doing anything
Suspicious
wrong?
behaviour is not the same as illegal. That's
Was I
all
doing
we're
anything
telling you
wrong?
You're doing.
What,
You're not doing
how
anything
suspicious
illegal.
was I? By doing what?
By looking through and filming into a police yard.
Into an open gate.
The officer and sergeant keep clinging to the line that Yardley's behavior was suspicious. But here's the problem. Suspicion of a lawful act is not a crime, and it doesn't magically create new police powers. Yardley was filming in public, which is 100% legal, and for that reason he had zero obligation to justify himself. Then comes the most jaw-dropping moment on camera. The sergeant actually admits, in his own words, that suspicious behavior is not the same as illegal. He's right, but he says it as though it somehow validates his actions. In reality, all it does is confirm the opposite. He knew Yardley wasn't breaking the law, and still pressed ahead with detention under one of the harshest stop powers in the country. That's not a slip of the tongue. That's a flat-out confession that his use of Section 43 had no lawful foundation whatsoever.
You tried to escalate it, and you have escalated. Do you know what I'm doing here? I told you already.
Yeah.
I'm pointing the camera, and the light sets and the fontons are catching anything that the eye can see. That's what I'm doing here, legally. The reason why I didn't say anything to you, I'll explain this. You're in plain clothes. You could be anybody.
Yeah.
Right. And because you could be anybody, I don't need to tell you anything. Now, you didn't identify yourself, right? And because you didn't identify yourself and you touched me, you assaulted me, right? In the very beginning. Before you detained me, you assaulted me. Because I said to you, who are you? And you refused to tell me. Now, if that's not being a corrupt police officer, I don't know what is. Because if I ask you who you are, you should have told me. Not try to get me on something which you feel is suspicious. I think you not identifying yourself is very suspicious. What have you got to hide? Huh? What have you got to hide?
It's not a conversation.
What have you got to hide? Oh, it will go somewhere. Don't worry about that.
This is the moment the sergeant is completely exposed, and Yardley makes him look foolish. The whole confrontation only spiraled because of the sergeant's own failures. Had he simply approached calmly, identified himself properly, as required under Pace Code G, and explained his role before demanding answers, Yardley would have told him exactly what he was doing. But because the sergeant was in plain clothes and looked like any other member of the public, Yardley was absolutely right to refuse engagement. That's not being awkward, that's basic self-protection and common sense. Instead, the sergeant let his ego run the show. He couldn't handle being questioned, so he abandoned procedure, lashed out physically, and shoved Yardley back. That's not lawful policing. That's an assault born out of pride and insecurity, not public safety.
Why did you not identify yourself?
I have identified
Why did you not
myself
identify? You didn't.
several times.
None of them. I just want the none.
You refused.
Just,
Okay,
yeah.
no worries.
What did you say?
I've identified myself to you several
what?
times.
After detaining me?
Yes.
After detaining
Yes,
me.
after
Okay,
detaining
cool.
me.
I'm glad you said it after.
Thank you.
Because that's illegal. How can you stop somebody and pull them up and yank them up, and then afterwards say that you're detaining them without identifying yourself? What have you got to hide? Tell me. Are you one of those 100 or 1,000 police officers that are being vetted and being seeing if you've done anything wrong in your career? Have you done anything wrong in your career? Have you been misogynistic? Huh? Are you part of any WhatsApp groups? Huh? Are you being investigated by the police like IOPC? Is that why you didn't want to identify yourself? Joker.
Okay, thank you. Off you go, please.
No, tell me, undetain me.
You are undetained from your search.
Yeah, and next time I can go where I want, right?
Yes,
Don't
and
try
next
to stop
time,
me.
It will still
Don't
be
try to
suspicious,
stop me.
so get out.
When the search turned up nothing, the sergeant finally backed off and told Yardley to leave. But notice what he didn't do. He never actually said the words that ended detention. That's not a minor detail. It's written directly into procedure. Under Pace Code C 3.8, officers must clearly inform a person of their status, whether they're still detained or free to go. Skipping that step isn't harmless. It blurs the line between authority and freedom, leaving someone trapped in a legal grey zone, not being searched anymore, but not officially released either. And in this case, Yardley had to be the one to call it out, pointing out that he hadn't been undetained. Think about that. A civilian reminding the officer of the exact words the law requires him to use.
You are currently on the police station forecourt, so get
It's
going.
It's publicly
It's not
accessible.
public.
It
This
is.
isn't public.
It is.
Let's get
I've
going.
already had this conversation. Didn't you stop me from leaving? You stopped me from leaving,
Yes,
didn't you?
because I then
yeah, you stopped me
detained you
from
for a
leaving.
search.
Get lost.
Thank you.
Foxtrot
Get going.
Oscar.
Go away.
Foxtrot Oscar.
Go on, get going.
You touch me
Go
again
away.
and that will
Go-
definitely be another...
go
If
away
he
now.
touches me again, I want him
ask you
arrested.
something? Okay,
If he touches me again, I want him
Can you
arrested.
listen? Can you listen to what I
I am
have to
going
say?
of my own... What do
That's
they
fine,
call it?
that's fine.
I'm walking of my own
your
path.
will, okay.
Okay. I'm not... Listen, I'm
We're
walking
trying to
away.
work the-
Yeah?
okay.
He's following me.
So-
He's coming up to me. He's causing me harassment, alarm and distress.
But you are
and
still
got up.
here.
Be mindful of
No,
people
don't
coming
tell
in
me
and out because they're
anything
gonna run you all
whatsoever.
the way.
Please,
Just be
just go
mindful,
away.
okay?
Just go away. No, just go. Just go. I mean, if you're going to have a conversation with me, have a conversation. If not, I don't know what you're hiding for, standing there. You're a sergeant.
I just think you need to go get a real job, buddy. That's all.
I think you need to go and get a life after saying that, Sergeant. I'm going to be here for a little while longer now. You're rude. How's your mum? How's your mum? Oh wow, that wasn't very nice. Considering when PC Carlin said it to me and I put it through to the complaints team, they said it was a polite conversation starter.
This last moment was pure disgrace, and the perfect example of why Yardley's work matters. After the first sergeant stormed off, Yardley tested the waters by throwing back the same line an officer once used on him in the past: "How's your mom?" When Yardley complained about it before, the force dismissed it as a harmless greeting. But when he mirrored it here, the mask slipped. Instead of professionalism, the second sergeant sneered, flipped Yardley the middle finger on camera, and walked straight back inside. Giving the public the finger, in uniform, outside a police station, it doesn't get more unprofessional than that. But that's the beauty of auditing. Actions like this don't just disappear. They're caught on camera, and they have consequences. Yardley didn't need to argue. He didn't need to prove anything. The officers did the damage themselves. And when HNK solicitors took the case forward, the outcome was inevitable. Yardley walked away with £750 in compensation, money taken straight out of the public purse, all because of officers who couldn't control their egos or follow the law. That's it for today's video. If you found this breakdown valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me keep bringing you independent coverage. And make sure you check out Yardley Ski's channel, linked in the description below. Show him some support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.